in terms of how we stop your legs from getting, getting tight legs afterwards is not a big deal, but getting sore legs, inevitably, if something is not changed, sore legs will eventually turn into an injury. Okay, so if you notice that your calves always tighten up towards the end of the run, and if that happens tonight, then that's kind of like your first clue of what's going to start to fail as you progress through the program. So there's a chance that your body will adapt and your calves will strengthen up and they'll come back stronger from that run. But if it happens next time and maybe they get a little bit worse each time, then you've got to start doing something about it. Okay, so this club is all about making sure that we nip little buds like that in the bud early. And that they don't turn into injury, right? Because they will, Has anyone had, what sort of pains have we had?
I tore my gastrocnemius muscle.
Yeah, that's not just a pain, it's a full-blown, I want to dig deeper. Were you out on a run, or were you just crossing the road?
My second couch 5K.
Right, so you were doing a couch 5K plan.
Yeah.
Think you were running too fast, or? Yeah. It's that's very unlucky. She said that's very unlucky. Hopefully it's just unlucky. Hopefully she wasn't sprinting or doing anything silly. But again, most of the time if something like that happens, it is literally because you've had a little spurt a bit too quick, for what you're used to, or you have an existing weakness there somewhere. So we advise everyone who's learning to run, in fact, whether you're learning or you're running, that ideally you are doing some sort of injury prevention activity, and that could be strength work, it could be stretching, it could be massage. Has anyone heard of a foam roller before? Lots of you? Good. So yeah, foam rolling is like free massage once you've purchased the roller, of course. And you get to decide how much pain you put yourself through instead of the massage therapist, right? So it's win-win. But in saying that, a lot of people don't know how to use a foam roller without making it kill. So we want to teach you how to do that. We want to teach you how to do strength exercises properly so that they don't hurt your knees. Lunging, squatting, they can often cause more pain than the pain they prevent. And most of the time that's due to the technique that's being used. So we want to teach all our members how to squat properly, how to lunge properly, how to stretch properly, so that their muscles become stronger and more durable and less likely to pop, but also just less likely to cramp, while you're out on a run. So yeah, we don't just want people running and just praying that they don't get injured. We want you being proactive and learning how to do it. So we have a completely new strength program starting. Full details will be announced next week. So the club members don't even know what's going on at the moment. They're asking me when we used to have a strength training every Wednesday night, which was included with our monthly memberships. But we're only getting, 8 to 12 people along each Wednesday, and the club's got over 150 people. So it's not really getting to everyone. Enough people not benefiting from it. So this new program will be a lot more available in terms of teaching people how to follow a routine which is personalized for them in their own time. So whether you've got a gym membership or whether you're just going to do some exercise at home, you know how to do it properly, and you know what to do if you can't figure out how to do something. You know where you can book in and learn. Yoga. Again, strength is great. It'll make your muscles more durable in one way, but running makes your muscles strong. When they get strong, they shorten. So as they repair, they shorten, and just the same so it's running and strength work. Both do that to your muscles. Calves, quads, hamstrings, glutes. If you just run on them or do lots of strength work, they will eventually just get shorter and shorter and start to pull on joints. And the knee's the most common one. Okay, because we get really strong through here, and these muscles, whether it be right down the middle or off to one side, will pull your floating kneecap. So floating means that it's not actually attached to anything as such, it's attached to muscles, and they will pull that kneecap either straight up away from your shin bone, which it's attached to down here, which will cause pain in the front of your knee, or can pull the kneecap off to the side because these muscles are too tight, and they're pulling the kneecap off to the side, and that's going to cause another form of runner's knee. So flexibility is really important. Releasing tension in your muscles is really important. So we have a yoga class every Monday night, and come hopefully in about 6 weeks' time, we'll also be setting up a program similar to what I've explained with the strength, where everyone can basically have a yoga routine on their phone, which they can follow, or they can go and do workshops and learn how to do it properly with Charlotte, our yoga instructor. So I guess where I'm trying to go with all this is that we're covering off how to prevent your lungs from burning, stop your legs from becoming injured. I guess motivation, would anyone say that motivation's been an issue in the past when they've tried starting to run?